second, or maybe this is the third attempt of tonight's call. My name is Ronda Hartman. I'm your ambassador upline in It Works Global, and I'm just thrilled that you could carve out extra time tonight to be on this call with me. This is all about you and about your business. So the things that we're going to talk about tonight, I hope that you will take and implement, because the bottom line is no matter how much we learn about our business and our ability to move forward, the most important thing is to actually act upon what you hear. Take what you have learned and apply it into your business so that you can move forward and change the path for your family and your future via this vehicle we call It Works Global. So I just want to get us started tonight by talking a little about finishing out this incredibly exciting time of year. I know it's busy. We have family and friends and shopping and decorating and celebrations and gift wrapping, and it keeps us all very, very busy. But it is also, in my opinion, one of the most important times of the year to build your business strong. See, what happens is a lot of people tend to treat their It Works business as a hobby. And when you treat something like a hobby, the return that you're going to get from that is a hobby income. And I know that the people who have dialed in on this call tonight are serious about creating a career income with our company, and you are in the right mindset to be a builder and moving forward. So you see, for those who are new and maybe haven't been a part of It Works for very long, I want to just reiterate to you that how you end this month, this year, 2015, is where you're going to start in the new year. And I'd like to attempt to create a visual for you. This came to me today when I was trying to think about how I was going to express what my thoughts are with you. And that is, for those of you who are listening tonight who are parents, I want you to think about when you take your child to the pediatrician and they pull out that growth chart, right? I think you can relate to me. You can look at that chart and you can see where your little started, and gradually at each visit how the line on that chart begins to grow. Well, this is your child's growth graph, if you will. And what we're looking at in our business is nothing different. Each and every month in your business, what our goal is to grow higher and higher, just like our children grow throughout their years. Thank goodness eventually that growth stops, because otherwise we'd be all in great trouble. But with our It Works business, we want just the opposite of that. We want a continuation of that growth. We want to see that chart continue year after year after year to grow. Again, if you're on the call, you may be dialed in on an incorrect number and we can hear you. So please just hit *6 on your phone or the mute button to ensure that we cannot hear your background noise. Thank you so much. So keeping that visual in mind, when we look at our business and where we end at the end of this year, when we begin higher on that chart, hey, that's more customers. That's more team members in our growing team. That is where we're going to begin the next year. So it's a consistent incline is what we want to create in our business. So the size of your team grows and your income grows, and that's where we're headed. So if your head right now is not in the game, I want you to think about flipping that switch right now and get ready for an absolute explosion in your business. And folks, we still have some voices coming through, so we can still hear you. It sounds like you're having a conversation and not listening to this call.
I'll be done.
Okay, so we just heard there was a male voice on the phone just now, and we heard you having a conversation with someone. So if you could please hit *6 on your phone or hit the mute button, preferably on your cell phone, to mute your call, then we won't hear that conversation in the background. Thank you super much. Okay, so keeping that visual in mind, and let's look forward about growing our income and creating this explosion in your business. So what I'm talking about is, again, for those of you who are newer with It Works, you may not have a clue what you're walking into. But what I want to tell you is that as we get into the new year, we start growing our businesses through the months of February, March, April, May, June, July. I'm not talking about just having your income double or triple, but I'm talking quadruple, quintuple, sextuple. I don't know what comes after that. But I'm talking about an explosion is ready to be born in your business. And why is that? Well, because I want you all to think about the time of the year. We're coming into a new year, and what does new year represent for 99.9% of the population? That is New Year's resolution. It's new goals. It's health goals. It's weight loss goals, and it's financial goals, paying off debt. New Year's represent a fresh start. Team, we have every solution that people need going into the new year. So now I want you to put your game face on, and I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you committed? And I want you to be honest. It's okay if you're not. This is your game, not mine. So if you're in charge of making your decisions. So you're either in or you're not. But you do have the ability to flip that switch right now and say, today I start anew. I'm going to build my business, and I'm going to take advantage of the biggest and the busiest impactful time of the year with It Works Global. So the theme for tonight's call is you can have anything you want in life if you just help enough people get what they want. And that is oh so true. So we have a very simple system in building a business and an income with It Works Global. Literally any income that you can dream of in your mind, you can create with It Works Global. We have zero limitations, and we call this system the Steps to Success. So if you haven't already done this month, here's your first task. I want you to print off the Steps to Success worksheet from your eSuite. Business owners, this is a must, as it allows you to see exactly what you need to accomplish to grow your business /income with It Works Global. So that's the first place you're going to start. Now on that Steps to Success sheet, what we're going to see is 3 steps in creating an income. The first step number 1, is to join the business, and everyone on this call has already done that, and to qualify each month with an 80BB personal auto ship. The second step in growing an income and a business with It Works is to gather 4 super smart shoppers who will accept your offer of a 40% savings on their favorite products in exchange for their loyalty for at least 3 consecutive months in a row as a shopper on your website. 4 loyal customers. Okay? We do this month after month after month, not just the first month, but this is our goal month after month after month. And now that I've had 4 years with It Works Global, I'm moving into my 5th year, and I still practice these same steps month after month after month. I am not a super recruiter. I wish I were, but I am not at this point in my business. But I am consistent, and I do complete the Steps to Success on a monthly basis. Now, I know many of you are rock stars at signing loyal customers. I mean, you blow me away. I see the numbers month after month after month. But we need both loyal customers and distributors to build a successful career income, don't we? So I want you to look at it this way. When you sign a loyal customer, you're getting paid on that loyal customer's orders, and that's a fantastic thing. But as you sign distributors into your organization, you not only get paid on your own loyal customer orders, but you get paid on what your distributors order, and you get paid on what your distributors' loyal customers order. Hello, right? This is where incomes grow. So let's talk about that third step, which is step number 3, and that is team building. It's recruiting. So I know that when we talk about that, that can be an intimidating thing, particularly for someone who is new in the business, who's never done something like this before. Interesting feelings can come up when we talk about team building and recruiting, because somehow our mind allows us to believe that this is somehow about us. No, it's a part of what we do in our business month after month after month. Our goal is to enroll 3 people who want to create an income. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them. We go through the motions of what we do month after month after month in an effort to help others to help themselves. So your next task for this call tonight, if you haven't already done so this month, is to print out your charts from eSuite. We have charts available from the rank of executive, which is the first promoting rank in our company, all the way up to diamond, which is where you find a license to print money. Okay? Now, I'll encourage you to reach up to your upline leader for an explanation if you're not certain where to find this information or how they work, or once you have them printed to get a better explanation. But these are literally the maps to your income journey with It Works Global. It's a must that these are in front of you at all times, as well as your steps to success. Now, social media is a huge platform for connecting. And we can reach so many people in a very short amount of time by doing this. And I don't know about you on the phone, but I'm busy. I have a life outside of what I do with It Works Global, so I want to maximize how I spend my time. So for me, social media is a place that I regularly invest in my business. It is smart business. Okay? This is going to be primarily where I focus tonight when I talk about team building and recruiting. This is working smarter, not harder. I wish I could have this call open to everyone so that I could hear you. Yes, because I know you're thinking, yes, working smarter, not harder. My favorite platform for me personally is Facebook. And the reason is because it's more personal. And I want you guys to think about something as we go through this call tonight. We are in a relationship business. So it makes sense to me why Facebook works for me. We have an ease of connecting, and we can see through people's lives, and we can allow people to see into our lives as well. Again, I apologize for the background noise. I know that there's someone who's on this call that has a lot of background noise, maybe even a couple of people. So again, I'll encourage you, if you haven't already, to hit that mute button on your phone. I thank you so much. I just heard that. Hopefully that didn't open up more noise. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Facebook, because this is what I'm going to focus on tonight. But the things that we talk about, you can apply in different areas or other platforms as well. So how many Facebook friends do you have? If you don't know, you should know. So I want you to check that out after you get off the call. But I would say the average person probably has a minimum of 100 friends, and probably most people ages 30 to 50 might have a couple hundred. So what does your page look like? This is the direction I want to take our call right now. See, you are representing as a CEO of your very own multi-million-dollar organization. And don't you dare roll your eyes. I see you. Don't you roll your eyes about that, because even if you don't feel that way about your It Works business right now, this is your potential. So I want you to treat it as if. You have to have the appropriate mindset. You are the CEO of your own multi-million-dollar organization, and you want to attract people from all age groups. You want to make sure that you are representing as someone that, well, you would want to follow. Okay? You got to represent. So let's get a couple of these don'ts out of the way really quick. All right? We're going to talk about your presentation on Facebook. So here's a couple of don'ts. No profanity, no negativity, no bashing, no inappropriate text or distracting videos. Okay, I got it out of the way, and I'm saying that because this is your business. And I'm just telling you, as a professional, I can tell you that if I were to go to a page that had any of the above reference on their page, that would not be someone who I would be intrigued to learn and have them coach me in a business where I could create income to better my situation. So I just want you to consider that. You know, when I first joined It Works, one of the things that I said was that, you know, it's social media until you become a business person. And though we still put our personal life out there, it's no longer social media. It's now business media. And I want you to think of some people that you may look up to. Maybe it's in It Works, maybe it's in some other area of life, but someone you look up to and who is successful, and look at their page and see what they have on their page. Okay? So here's a couple of do's for you. We're going to walk through this before I get to the real good stuff, because this is equally as important. A couple of do's. Do have a good profile picture of you. I know you love your kids, and I know you love your dogs, and I know you love your cartoons and your cute little Mimi things or whatever they're called. But you guys, as business professionals, people want to see you, and they want to know who they're working with or who they're potentially going to be shopping with. Okay? So keep that in mind. And even if you're shy and you like to hide behind something else on your Facebook, I'm telling you right now, if you want to achieve success, the people that you're connected with want to see you. So get yourself a good profile picture and put it up. Change it tonight if it's not already in position on your Facebook page. So regardless of what you do for your job, and I say that as capital J, period, capital O, period, capital B, period, which stands for just over broke. Go ahead, you can laugh with me because that's a funny one. But wherever you find your employment, whatever you do for a career or for a job, on your profile, where it says where you work at, it should say It Works Global. And the reason is, no matter how prideful you are of the education that put you in the position that you are in, you have unlimited income potential with your It Works Global business. Don't you want that to be the first thing that people see, because that gives the greatest potential to where you and your family go in the next couple of years? Because I can guarantee you, no matter how long you get to school, you don't have the same potential to earn the kind of income that you do here at It Works Global. Just look at our most recent promotions to Black Diamond. That's over $100,000 per month at a minimum for at least 6 consecutive months. You guys, we got to dream bigger. We got to dream a lot bigger. So I want you to make sure that that is correct on your page as well. Post positive posts. No matter what you are posting, make sure that it's something that's going to attract people to you. So Mark said a long time ago, several years ago, you want to be a lighthouse. And what does a lighthouse do? But a lighthouse sits out there and flickers and draws people to it. That's how the ships know where to go. So you and your business, you want to be a lighthouse, and you want to draw those people to you through your positivity. And if you're sitting here tonight thinking, but I'm not a positive person, my life sucks, I don't like where I'm at, then you're going to fake it till you make it. Because if you want this bad enough, you're going to do whatever it takes. And that, my friend, is not hard. That is real life, and that's something that you have control over. So I encourage you, be that lighthouse, okay? Do seek out Facebook friends that you don't see or talk to. I know this can be awkward, but I want you to go and delve into this group of people that are your Facebook connections. Now, we're always adding to that list, so don't ever settle for just having an audience that you have today. You always want to grow that. But in the meantime, you want to go out and you want to comment on their stuff, okay? Make yourself present in their world. Not only is that a random act of kindness by commenting on a photograph that might be their child, or they just got married, or they had a baby, or they just bought a new home, anything positive that they're putting on their pages, you want to comment on. And I'm going to encourage you guys to do this before you even go through the motions of posting on your own page. John Eric suggested that several months ago, and I think it's a brilliant idea. Go out and find 5 people and comment on their stuff, because a couple of things are going to happen. You're now going to be in their news feed, and it's also going to bring you into theirs, vice versa. So this is going to encourage dialogue and better friendships. Because what do you want to do as a network distributor? You want to make more friends. Because when you make more friends, you have the ability to influence them in a positive way. They get to choose whether they fall in love with your products or if they want to be like you and be in a business for themselves. Okay, so another thing that I want to share with you is you want to be sure that you're consistent. This is a do. Post 2 to 3 times a day. And yes, that is every day. You are building your dreams with this company. Why would you take a day off? You're on social media anyway, so why not make the most of it and put up a couple of posts a day? At least one of those is going to be It Works focused. And the other 2 or more, if you get real excited about it, 2 can be lifestyle posts. And we can go into more detail on that, or you can talk with your upline leader about what a lifestyle post looks like, because we can easily incorporate an It Works shirt or cute clothes or some things that we have laying around the house or products that we use in a lifestyle post without being salesy, and that's our goal. Oh, wait a minute. I think I heard somebody. Maybe it's somebody who's unmuted, but I heard somebody sigh. I know. It's tough love time again, because if you want to make $1 million in this company, you're going to have to post on your social media, and you're going to have to do it at least 3 times a day. And you can do it. No excuses. You're in charge of your business, and honestly, if you choose not to do it at all, I am completely and totally fine with that as your upline leader and mentor. This is your business. I just don't want to hear you complaining that this business didn't work for you when you're not willing to do what the recommendations are that are given to you. Okay, I know this stuff works, and you guys, I promise you, I will not suggest that you do something that I have not done myself. I'll send you somewhere else, go listen to so-and-so, and they can tell you what they do, but I'm not going to tell you to do what I won't do myself. I posted way more than 2 to 3 times a day, I'm sure, most days in my first 2 years of my It Works business. Okay, I was building, continuing to build. I still post regularly. I may not be as consistent with my 2 to 3 times per day, but I have earned that, and I want you guys to get to the same place. Next question for you is, what are you posting? Okay, product posts are terrific. They sell product, don't they? This is probably where you get many of your loyal customers, through advertising, your before and after pictures of your wraps or of your greens or whatever your favorite products are, your skincare. You sign loyal customers like crazy, don't you? And that's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. But it does take more to build a career income. So I'm going to encourage you to navigate away, and I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, navigate away from posting everything about the product, okay? And I'm going to go into detail with that you in just a second. We're going to have this call wrapped up in about 5 minutes, so hang with me. Do message thank yous for people who like your post, no matter what it is that you put up, okay? Why not? You're probably luckier than me at this stage of the game. I have a lot of Facebook friends who are either It Works distributors, and they're always so super supportive. I always get a like from my sideline brothers and sisters, downline, upline. But a lot of the people that I'm hoping to reach are not liking my posts. They never have. They never comment, and they never like stuff. But if somebody does, I'm going to strongly encourage you, particularly if it has to do with your business, that you reach out and send them a message immediately. Hey, thanks so much for the like. I put up that post, 5 minutes ago, and I was like, you totally made my day. You made me smile. Somebody liked what I put up. Let me know if you have any interest in learning about blank, whatever that was that you taught. Or just strike up random conversation. You don't have to feel like you're a salesperson. Just say, hey, thanks for the like. That was cool. What have you been up to? And create dialogue. See, we're working on becoming better people. Most of us aren't the best people when we start this business. But I'll tell you, it pulls things out of you if you're willing to grow, and you become a different person. You go through those transformations on the inside, which is a confidence builder, and it helps you to become a better people person so that you can continue to share that with others so that they can do the same. So what you want to do on your Facebook is to create something so delicious and appetizing about your opportunity that people want what you have. Okay? They want it. We know that they want it. They just don't understand that they can have it too, and that's where our job comes in. So with John Eric's training in our eSuite, you can purchase the social media training for $99, and it's absolutely the best investment, in my opinion, that you can make outside of an It Works shirt and maybe a couple of magnets and Blitz cards. But it's a great investment in you and in your business moving forward. Additionally, you can certainly follow him on Periscope and on Facebook and Instagram and everything else that he's on. He's an awesome coach, and he's taught us all a lot. But you want to create something truly so appetizing about your opportunity that people want what you have, and that's a powerful statement. I want you to remember that every time you go to your Facebook. Don't just go through and go and see what everybody else is doing or what everybody else is posting. Remember, this is your business. You're in charge, and you need to build your team. Now, another thing that's going to help to encourage that is that when you do post on your social media, I really strongly suggest that you are very gracious. And even if you feel at this moment that you don't feel very much gratitude, maybe you got your first It Works paycheck and it wasn't what you thought it was, or maybe it's your 17th paycheck with It Works and it wasn't quite what you'd hoped it would be. But, there's a story that I want to share with you briefly that Mark talked about at Dash this last year. And Dash is called Dash to the Destination, and it's for the top income earners in the company. And I'm so gracious and thankful for the team that I have, because it's all of you guys that have allowed me to go to Dash and experience this 4 years in a row. But what he said this year really resonated with me, and he was talking about gratitude. And he said, if you've been to Dash before, what I want you to do is when you walk into that room again this year, I want you to look at that room and experience how you felt about it the very first time that you experienced Dash, the very first time you walked onto the property, into your room, and you looked at your spouse if you had one there, or you just thought to yourself, oh my gosh, I am at Dash. This is incredible. And it's an interesting thing that resonated so strong with me, because I started thinking of the parallels in our everyday life and how we can take advantage of things, and not be appreciative. Because I do know this, when you are gracious and when you have a sense and an attitude of gratitude, you attract more of the same into your life, more reasons to be gracious, more reasons to have that attitude of gratitude. Those things will come to you when you have that as a focus. So we're on the call today, and I know every single person prayfully has a roof over their head. And you can do this when you walk into your own home. Every time you walk into your own home or you see your spouse or significant other, we're notorious as human beings that, and you guys have probably heard this before, that, sometimes we have a tendency to treat our spouses, for instance, maybe it's our children, as a part of the furniture. It's like the sofa. We know it's always going to be there when we walk in the door. Well, what if every day you walked into your home or you looked at your children or you got up out of bed or you woke up in the morning or you opened your preliminary commissions with It Works, that you had such a sense of gratitude that you have this in your life? How would that change the flow of your day? How would that change the person that you are? I believe that gratitude is something that will help to create an incredible contagion amongst the people around you. So whether it's for your teams, your families, your friends, your Facebook friends, I want to encourage you to show your gratitude. So when your commissions post, your preliminary commissions post, or your commission check post, and maybe even both, I want you to think of something that income for you, regardless of the amount. My first paycheck was $78.15. What is that going to do, and how is that going to make life a little bit better for you? Are you paying one more bill because of your It Works income? Are you able to take the kids out for pizza? Are you putting gas in your car or food on the table? Most people, you guys, are not looking for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a month when they join a business like It Works. What they want is just a little relief. Anything that will give them a better sense of living. Anything to relieve a little of that stress from their finances. So I'm going to encourage you again to please be considerate of this on those, not only your It Works paydays, but on the days throughout the rest of the month. If there's little things that you can post on your social media to open the eyes of someone else who's quietly watching, they're not liking, they're not commenting, but they're watching you. And when they see you say something like, I took the kids to Chuck E. Cheese today, and I'm so excited because 3 months ago, before I started It Works, we didn't get to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and that makes me proud. Those are the kind of posts that are going to relate to people out there that you're going to be able to help by allowing them to say, you know what, I want to take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese. See, it's not about the money. It's about what you can do with the money. You are all people of influence. You are all business owners with It Works Global, and you're in charge of your own destiny. Don't you want to see how many people you can positively influence? And you have this platform called Facebook to do this. So again, I want to encourage you to be sure that you're putting that gratitude out there. And if you're a team builder, if you have team members, why not text each other when commissions post and preliminaries post? And share with each other what you're grateful for. Keep that momentum going. We get to create that. Now, opportunity posts, when we talk about drawing people to you, opportunity posts are not join my team and spend $99 and get a business kit. Okay, nobody wants to be sold to. Chances are the people that are watching you don't necessarily have $99. I didn't have $99 to invest in a business kit. We didn't have extra money 4 years ago. So what we don't want to do is put something out there that feels salesy or it's trying to get them to buy something from us. Join me for $99. Okay, that's not going to do it. What we have to do is show them how your business is positively impacting not only your life, but the lives around you. This is your sidelines, your uplines, your downlines. It doesn't matter who they are in It Works Global. We have stories out there that you know as well as I do, it pulls the tears right out of us when we see the joy that comes out of people progressing in this business. So I encourage you to share those stories with the people on your Facebook page. It can be something as simple as one of your sideline brothers or sisters puts up a post and it's something real cool that kind of tugs at your heartstrings, or it's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I can't wait until I can do that with my It Works income. Take that story, copy and paste it, or share it, whatever you want to do, and put that on that page. And then to your Facebook friends, you want to speak to them as if you're having a conversation with a friend. You're not selling. Nobody wants to see ads rolling through their Facebook. Okay, so say something along the lines of, friends, this story moved me so much, and it's one more reason that I love being a part of the company that I represent. I hope you'll take a couple minutes to read it. there you go, and you've got the story. So you want to say to your Facebook friends what it is that you would say in a conversation with a girlfriend, with a guy friend, whatever your thing is. But that's the way that you want to operate and attract people into your business, because people aren't going to come to you out of nowhere. You need to draw them in, and you need to do that to the best of your ability. It doesn't take money to do that. What it does take is a commitment. It takes a conscious decision of you being willing to do what most people won't. And believe it or not, that's posting on your social media 2 to 3 times a day with at least one distinct reference that shows your love and passion for what you do with It Works Global. When you have that communication and somebody has either liked a post, they've commented, reach out to them. Send them a private message. Don't just have a conversation right there on the Facebook post, but reach out to them. Send them a Facebook message or say, hey, shoot me your text message, or send me your cell phone number so I can shoot you a text or I can give you a call. And just talk to them. Just remember, your goal is to become a better friend. So have a conversation. How can you help them with what they need? And maybe you've discovered that by looking at their Facebook page. How can you help them have more fun? Take a vacation, pay their bills, get a new car, move to a new place, just plain be happier. Maybe they're constantly complaining about the job that they do or how they hate being away from their kids all day. See, this is your job. You get to develop yourself into being a better people person so that you can reach out and help more people. So I'm going to encourage you all today as we get off this phone to become a better friend on social media and off, and reach out. Be conscientious of what it is that you're posting on your social media. Be that lighthouse. Draw people to you. Share your gratitude. And when you feel like you don't have anything to be grateful for, get on social media or get on Google and Google something that is going to inspire or motivate you, and take a piece of clip art and put it up and say, I needed to hear this today. I know someone out there could use it too. So be consistent, be determined, and focused, and you will see a change in your business that will have your head spinning by the time we get into the middle of next year. And I hope that every person on this call has a testimony to share, because you made the commitment to build your business and do what you've been shown how to do. So remember, you can have anything you want in this life if you'll just help enough people get what they want. Thank you for joining me tonight for the last 35 minutes in your prior attempt. I love you guys. I'm excited to close out 2015 stronger than ever before, and to take things truly to a whole nother level in 2016 with all of you. Have a great night. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas.